today's episode of Hubris Syndrome, we're talking about GOTY so far, 2019. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. We got many allies here. A couple of them are gone, so you're not going to get to hear every one of our GOTYs or favorite games of 2019, but we got who we got. Kyle Bossman's starting us off.
I got you, babe.
I got you. 2019, you get one game.
Yeah.
GOTY so far.
Here's
Kyle.
why this is fun. This is GOTY so far.
Yes.
I can guarantee this game will not be my GOTY.
Okay.
I guarantee it will be surpassed.
Okay.
But I want to talk about
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 3 to me is a bad video game.
Why?
I think it has so many problems. Story-wise,
Yeah.
and I don't mean like, oh, it's too complicated. I mean just like story beats, right?
sure.
Setting up a character and their wants and needs, and then setting up conflict, and then those things becoming more interesting as the story carries on, and having those things resolved. It's just
going from like pirates to the end was just so jarring.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I say Pirates for last too. Yeah, so just kind of like, it's bad story-wise. It's bad in terms of kind of like when you look at it in terms of like what other games had done, other Kingdom Hearts games even.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel as lively as the Traverse Town, or what was the one in 2?
Twilight Town.
Oh, Twilight Town. You even go to Twilight Town,
Twilight
and
Town.
it's less than. You have it Twilight Town, but it's for some reason it's smaller. It's like, hey man, this is next gen.
Yeah.
Why'd you make that city smaller? You
Why
know?
was it smaller?
Yeah, I mean, because they didn't have. Yeah, I don't know.
You can go in the sewers and go to the mansion, but what?
Yeah, and so it's kind of like that stuff, dude. But then like I have to stop and appreciate everything the game is. Yeah. And it's like you can run up walls.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember. Like you play as this character who can run up walls, run on the side of walls, run up a skyscraper in Big Hero 6 world. Yeah. You can just playing this game, having Goofy and Donald by your side is a joy, and it's easy to forget about that because we're used to it at this point.
Yeah.
But when I think back, when I think about like Kingdom Hearts 3, when I think about Toy Story World, just hanging out in that weird toy store and everything inside of that, totally unexpected, I realized like that game speaks to me. That is a game that I love.
Were you satisfied on an emotional level when the credits rolled?
Kinda.
Kinda.
I gotta say, like, I was not invested by the end.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's why it's GOTY so far. Man, if the next 6 months go this bad, like, I don't know, dude.
My next guest, Michael Damiani.
Sup, Huber?
It's been a really solid 6 months for video games, 2019. Really good start to the year. What is your number one? You can only pick one. I know it's tough.
Okay, no, it's not tough. Resident Evil 2 Remake, baby!
Yeah! Yes! I was hoping Damiani would say this because it's my favorite as well, so we can have a little combo co-op, sharing the Resident Evil 2 love. Number one game. Go for it, Damiani. What do you love about it?
I just love how that game did not let me down. It was, I'm so worried when a remake tries to do something, especially when it's been so long, it's gonna be such a different style of game, but it felt like Resident Evil 2, but it felt new, and it was so addictive, it just made me want to come back and play again and again, and I just love going back to that environment. Like the police department is just like such a good, RPD is so good. And yeah, just like the way they did the zombies, Mr. X is like, like.
All right, Damiani, there's been a little bit of distance now with Resident Evil 2 Remake. How do you stack it up to, what many believe to be the greatest Resident Evil? I always say it's like Remake or 4. A lot of people say 4 is the greatest. What do you think here? Do you think Resident Evil 2 Remake has a shot at the title?
So I played RE4 pretty recently. Played through the whole thing again. And I gotta say, it's close to Hubert, but I think the reason I would still side with RE4 is because of the... See, RPD and its surrounding areas, it's well-crafted, like, singular environment. But, like, RE4, it's, like, kind of, like, level-based. It takes you to new areas. And
Castle.
Yeah,
dude.
so I kind of like that a little bit more. It's like it's more variety in the environments there, despite how good they are in RPD.
Yeah.
So I like to see both, like a bigger, like RPD, but times like 5 or something.
Resident
Like
Evil 3 remake. Going through the city,
There you go.
getting that, dude.
There you go. Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Love it. The man behind Huber Syndrome, Don Casanova.
What's up, everybody?
How you feeling?
Feeling good?
2019's making me feel really good.
Yeah, doesn't stop.
Does not stop.
Games keep rolling.
I know, there's so many good ones to come.
Yeah.
But as we take this moment, as we pause before E3 and the back half of the year, what's spoken to you? What's the one game?
Well, I'll tell you right now what I'm playing every night when I go home. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it's not a huge surprise, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is. It's a pleasant surprise, and that is Mortal Kombat. Imagine.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm so happy with how this has turned out, Huber, because as you know, we've talked about it a few times, X was the probably least amount I've played any Mortal Kombat, and I went back to it several times and just for various reasons, whatever, I wasn't into it as like every other Mortal Kombat in the series, so it feels really good to be back on the horse and just enjoying it. It's so fun, man.
The story was so good, just like the past and the present characters. I thought the main villain was decent, you know? But through it all, through all the controversy, through all the RPG mechanics and through all of the noise.
Right.
When I sit down and I'm just punching people, it feels so good. It definitely, like I had this thought, Don, because Mortal Kombat by far my favorite fighting franchise. And I was thinking of like 2 is my favorite, you know, of all time. But then I just imagined playing 2 and I imagined playing this one and I'm like, putting emotions aside, like this could be the best Mortal Kombat.
It really gives you that like feeling where, like you said, when you're just in the match, just playing, and all the other exterior stuff is like not part, you're not considering it. It's just fun. It feels so good.
Yeah. What's your favorite fatality from MK11?
Oh God, I don't know.
I'll go first.
Okay.
The Johnny Cage trying to do that uppercut, and they're like, cut. Like, where'd you get this guy?
That was really fun. And he
So
caught
good.
take 2, and that was a fun one. I haven't seen them all, so I feel weird saying this, but I mean, and this, I don't play a lot as Garrus. He does the one, right, where he hits you in the back of the head and your face and skull come out in layers. It reminds me of the science thing of Body Worlds. Did you ever see that?
No.
At the Science Museum?
No.
Where some artist uses real human bodies to like, you gotta look this up, and it's like art, but he separates them in all kinds of weird ways and does cross sections.
Real corpses.
Real corpses, yeah. And that particular fatality reminded me of that because he does a lot of layer things like that. Yeah, so that one's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like it. I love just like a lot of it feels like it's NetherRealm's game. It's 100% theirs now, but they're still paying respect to the franchise in a lot of neat ways. I mean, Goro's Lair, a lot of the levels they have in it, I love the realistic look of the backgrounds they're going with. I think it's a really nice balance of like the art style, so I'm having fun with it, man. And I'm
having Goro like in the back of the stage is
or
so
even
good.
just the eyes blinking and the shadows and a lot of little details that are just cool, man. I love it.
Mr. Bloodworth. Bloodworth, I know that out of every ally, it is the hardest for me to extract these conversations of your favorites. Like, what is your favorite? You're like, I'm not doing that. But we gotta do it, Blood. 2019, it started off so good, such a great year so far. If you had to pick one game, that's your GOATY right now.
The problem is I looked at like some of the stuff that's come out and like a lot of the things that we've reviewed and like I haven't played that, I haven't played that, I haven't played that, I haven't played that.
No shame, no shame.
A lot of stuff I played is weird stuff or things that came out last year or whenever.
Yeah.
But played Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 is pretty
right
good.
Answer. Bloodworth, man, give me your takes. Give me your takes. Resident Evil 2.
I mean, second run with Tyrant is freaking terrifying.
I know.
Like you're just trying to get through stuff that you kind of already know how to do. but it's like he's coming up on you. I'm like, how the heck? How do I just leave me alone?
Right?
Stop it, please.
He's got to be one of the most menacing antagonists, whatever you want to call him, that I can think of in games. I mean, you know, you think of Nemesis, but that was so long ago. I think Mr. X, you know, Tyrant is even more intimidating because of the confines of the RPD. He just busts in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as Resident Evil games go, is it safe to say it's one of your favorites, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. You know, I've seen you play through the original a couple of times, but I've like never actually played the original myself. So like I don't have that comparison. It's just kind of taking this game as it is.
Yeah. The original 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, obviously the original Resident Evil remake is pretty high up there, and Resident Evil 4 is pretty high up there. But definitely beats a lot of the others for sure.
Yeah. Do you prefer?
There's just so much like, there's so many moments of like, the bullets just aren't enough, man. Like, I'm just like trying to shoot these guys. They're like, it's still coming. Just die.
Like 10 headshots to a zombie, and they're just Bloodworth. I'm gonna pivot because I never miss an opportunity to bring up The Evil Within.
Okay.
Do you think The Evil Within 2 should be in the same conversation as Resident Evil 2, or do you think Resident Evil 2 just kind of blows it out of the water?
I think it's definitely, a better game. I think Resident Evil 2 definitely does some really oddly different things, so it's kind of hard to say in that sense, you know, because like you've got all the like really like out there kind of creature designs, and the psychological aspects and the whole story, and to like try to unwrap. Whereas RE2's story is a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
Oh man, the other thing is like when Tyrant comes back underground.
Yeah.
When you're with those stupid plants, the plant
Bust
guys.
in the window.
Yeah,
One
man.
of the best.
Because I've been like, I'm just gonna run past these guys.
Yeah.
Grab the thing, get out of here, and then like, oh crap, now I gotta run.
Bloodworth, will we see Resident Evil 2 DLC or Resident Evil 3 remake at E3 2019?
DLC, I think, is likely.
Yes.
I think there's a good shot of that.
So that's it for the episode. Those are about half of our Easy Allies talking about our favorite games so far of 2019. We got a long road ahead though. Plenty more goodness to come. E3 is rapidly approaching, so get hyped for Easy Allies coverage of that. Some syndromes about our most anticipated games at E3, our E3 hopes and dreams. We cannot wait. I'm at Michael P. Huber. There will be no comments for today's episode because I, as of right this second, am in Portugal. So I will be back soon. There's going to be one more episode where I'm gone as well. That'll be next week. But then I'm back after that. Can't wait to see you then.